The Pink Panther sees a glowing and shimmering well on the lowest deck of a ship and curiously looks at it. He cautiously and curiously moves towards the well and gently enters it. In the blink of an eye, he finds himself in the colorful world of Bikini Bottom and looks around in amazement. The Pink Panther begins to walk slowly, while the Bikini Bottom fish look at him with curiosity. The Pink Panther becomes hungry and heads towards the Krusty Krab restaurant. At the restaurant, the Pink Panther arrives at a table and waits for his food, while the fish continue to look at him in amazement. A large and delicious burger is brought to his table, and the Pink Panther happily and excitedly starts eating. After eating, the Pink Panther goes to the restaurant cashier, Squidward, to pay. Squidward is shocked to see the Pink Panther and looks at him in astonishment. Suddenly, Patrick excitedly enters the restaurant and looks at the Pink Panther with surprise. Patrick smiles and says to the Pink Panther, "I used to watch a lot of your cartoons when I was a kid and was a fan of yours," and shakes hands with the Pink Panther. The Pink Panther and Patrick leave the restaurant and begin walking through the streets of Bikini Bottom. Patrick enthusiastically tells the Pink Panther about the attractions of Bikini Bottom. They come across SpongeBob, who is riding a bike. SpongeBob smiles and happily shakes hands with the Pink Panther. SpongeBob suggests they have a bike race, and the Pink Panther happily agrees. The Pink Panther and SpongeBob line up at the starting line for the bike race, and both eagerly prepare. The race begins, and the Pink Panther pedals with speed and power, quickly pulling ahead of SpongeBob and looking like he will win. SpongeBob, making a great effort, tries to catch up with the Pink Panther and increases his speed. He gradually gets closer to the Pink Panther. In the end, SpongeBob reaches the finish line and wins. The Pink Panther approaches him with joy and satisfaction, and they shake hands. The Pink Panther says goodbye to SpongeBob and Patrick to return to the ship and continue his adventures.